letting go of Paris. You know I held on to.
Hello guys and welcome to this third yay episode of In Hindsight. Hallelujah. This time around we're playing NRG. Game 1 we're playing Fafnir, we're playing Sennheiser, and we are playing against the Terra and the Jing lane. Now we have the stronger lane right here. We're just gonna try and be as much up in their face. Jing is kinda weak at level 1, Terra is kinda weak at level 1 compared to Fafnir, definitely. So just gonna kinda skip to the laning phase right here, see what's going to happen. Fafnir obviously being one of the super strong guards right now, probably maybe the best guard in the game, honestly. Just does so much. He has stuns, he has so much survivability, he does a ton of damage, especially with Thunder. I just think he's gonna be a sorry, it's gonna be one of the bots that's gonna be a bit worse when Thunder is gonna be gone, because when Thunder is gone, that means you can play the Guardians that has a little less survivability, which might bring a little more to the team in other stages. Also, Fafnir does very well with Thunder himself, so we know that they're gonna be starting in their ref buff pretty much. They're not gonna try and punch us out at all right here, so we're just gonna go ahead, push in the wave here, and I think we're gonna be super up in their face right now. So. Right, what do you want to do if they start red right here? Some people just go and start the buff. I think this right here is the correct thing to do. So I'm gonna stun the Jing, stun her out, get her beat super early. So that's kind of what you want to do. Not only are we making sure that they cannot, they're missing a full wave. Like, but we're also making sure that they are not getting anything. So they're gonna start up the purple right here. So this is fine for us, because they lost a whole wave. Like, they just lost a wave to tower. There's absolutely nothing they can do. We got Jing beat, sadly, Attraction, they had to beat as well. That's super unfortunate, but yeah. So, we're gonna go ahead and go for the Oreos here with my good friend Mr. Pretty Primo. We're gonna get the Oreos, and I'm gonna go to the red buff again. We just wanna make sure we secure this red with Nate. Now, if we wouldn't have gone for this red buff here, they had the chance to invade the red buff, which would have been super rough for us. We get the red buff. Now they're gonna go ahead and try and go for purple right here, so I'm actually gonna go the aggressive way. Kinda try and zone them out, buy some time now. Stun out the Jing right here, just jump that, and now they're instantly gonna go for a purple by the looks of it. Actually only Terra goes for it, so purple's gonna be fine for now, although they have pressure in the lane right now, so they could go for it after this wave. It is worth noting we are ahead in this lane right now. There's not too much that they can do. Miss both their abilities, and I kind of think that this gives it away, that they can't really go for it. Also that our jungles, our jungle and mid in this side of the map. So you can see how we're level 4 and not, and we haven't even done our purple buff yet. So we're just gonna say, alright, let's just get the purple buff. We can get this before they can get here. They have a wave to clear. Even if they come, we have a super strong fight. Terra is still being super strong at level 3, but then we just get that, almost forget picking it up, and then just back into the lane we go. Nothing really too spicy happening, but let's make a quick recall of what happened. So we pushed the wave, we had a fight where both beats were blown, we used Thunder. I want to mention Terra has beats this game as well. That's something to look out for, definitely. She doesn't want to get Nash holded, she doesn't want to get Nox holded. But she has beats. We used the Thunder. They missed a full wave, so that's we got the oracles. We didn't miss a full wave, so we're just super far ahead of them right now, XP and gold wise, kinda. So that's good. Right here, I'm just waiting. This is kind of the thing with Loner's Mask, which is kind of shitty, is that you need to wait until you get that full boots back. It's really rough to back for boots too, especially in sports. Right here, I'm gonna jump over, try and go the soul, hit the hammer, but we're just slightly out of position, so you can't really get a kill there anyway. So I should just go on back right here, but I'm actually gonna decide to stay. Now, this could have been a gold figure opportunity for them, because Nox is back, Nate has a wave, and we went for that, those. So again, what I want to do right here is I want to ask, is all speed buff safe? Because if all speed buff is safe, and I'll probably get the yes right here, otherwise Twig probably wouldn't have backed. Then I'm gonna back, buy my travel shoot. Travel is great, super great, since they proc and Fafnir too. It's so easy to get it. It's just so safe, so you might as well get the more gold so you can get faster towards the auras, which is gonna help out your team a lot more. We're gonna go ahead, do the speed buff here. Just following your jungle around right now, because your ADC is pretty much fine. He's a Zen on us. He should not die unless that Ravenous just comes over and goes on him. So yeah, we get the Traveler Shoes. Now we're gonna go ahead and try and get the Oracles here again. I'm just gonna go and try and stun Ref out, but we get both the Oracles, so that's super neat. Now all the neutral farm is spawning right now, and neutral farm is Oracles, mid camps, and the 2 mid camps, and the Fire Minister. So I think Sol beats that. No, she didn't even. I guess Twig just didn't commit. She did use that. So they actually got both mid camps right here, which is kind of bad. We did get Oracles and Fire Minions. So they're gonna go ahead and go for a gank on Nate here. I think he's gonna be slightly screwed. He's gonna postpone for a long time, and he's actually gonna go ahead and survive that gank. So that was super good. Now we kinda see them here, and we're just gonna set up the ambush here, get the gonk going. Twig is super ham. Don't see anything. So that Ramen probably ulted there. Yeah, he did. Probably Nate had to blow everything he had. But again, not too bad. It kinda sucked we didn't have a ward there, but I'm gonna look for the hammer. Slightly miss it. It's kinda what you wanna try to do when you get players like adapting. They always have a tendency to do the backstab. Some do it a lot harder than the others here. Adapting kinda just persists for like half a millisecond. But we're gonna go for the Jing Wei here. Missed the stun now. It's kinda unfortunate. We don't really wanna fight. I just wanted to kinda poke out. So I guess again, not a lot happening right here. We're just kinda chilling in the lane. Just a bit worried right now because we don't know where they are. I know Attraction Nate wants to back. I know EmilZy has ult. I know Attraction does not have ult. So we're just being super chill right here. I get my Lonus puck as well. This means I'm gonna have a pretty good back whenever I want to, because I can get my Gauntlet of Thebes too. The only bad thing right here is that I actually can't get a D-ward, which is around this 5-6 minutes mark where you wanna start getting D-wards. And actually, oh yeah, okay, so I'm gonna make a decision. So I'm like, alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and get D-wards. I think it's really important in this game. The only way that we're really gonna lose this game with the lead we already built up is if they get a gold fairy. So I think getting Essential Ward is just super important for vision right now. See how many normal wards on the map. But here Ravana gets into the air. Nasha just barely survives. So I'm gonna go on the Sol here, and he is gonna survive. And I'm just gonna spray down the Cyrus, and he's gonna die. Could have maybe gone for Terror the wall there. I do miss it on Jing Wei. But this is super good because this was a 4v5 and we still won it. They get the speed buff there with the Jing ult. So that kinda sucks. But on the other side of the map you can see Attraction is taking away all the buffs. So we get the first buff, we get so much on the other side of the map. We just have insanely good pressure right now. It's super good for us right here. I get this first blood, which on any other character than Faf might kind of be bad. So we're gonna call gold free right here. And I actually think we're gonna commit to it. Gonna get it as well, see how fast we do that. With the Nasha, with the Sun on us, and then the lock secure, which is super great as well. So now I have a super great back timing, because it cost me 1670 gold to get a D-ward and get Gauntlet of Thebes right here. So yeah, I walk out of base with pretty much like 0 gold. I did miss some mana there, so like, oh, get inside of me, Prime. And then I'm just gonna jump out with Prime inside of me. Just getting your mid laner towards the mid wave, super important. So I'm super big right now. You see that I have a Gauntlet of Thebes, Ref is still on Sovereignty 1. This is super rough as well, I guess. You can see gold per minute, you can see how I'm just accelerating so hard. Paul Ref is sitting at 366, I'm sitting at 483. Now some of this gold is kinda fucked up because you have Lonos Mask in the game now, so you're I can't speak. Obviously you can see supports having like 400 more gold pretty much just in the early game, so they looks like supports are super far ahead. I think XP per minute kinda is the one you wanna look out for though. You see I'm still far ahead of Rafa, but again I'm not really ahead of anyone in my team. But it's just cause I have Watcher's Gift, I have Traveler Shoes, and I have Lotus Mask. Allows me to get so much gold gain, which allows me to get better aura stuff, which is really what I want right here. Did I actually? Oh, okay, that's why I fucked that up. So I'm just gonna probably place the D-ward there. I think I am gonna do it. Come on, D-ward the EmilZy. I think the reason why I don't deward there is because I want the upper more deward, just to make sure that they can't really get too much. So boom, boom, boom. PewDiePie is slapping that wave nicely. Not a lot happening right here. I think we just wanna go for the speed buff. Kinda get rooted in mid. Bellona is super slapping the Osiris, and I think we could go for the gank here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get a deward here. Like Jingwei dewarded. No? But again, not too much happening. Just making sure we get all this in the normal wards here. So we're actually just gonna rotate Attraction over for the Portal Demon spawn, and we're just gonna go ahead and do it. Now, you see how insanely fast? That was the two of us that did that in 9 seconds. I think Portal Demon needs a small health buff. But then again, like, it's just a nice objective. It's only 500 gold. The portal is nice as well because you kinda get a free back, but I think a small health buff and then a bit of a gold gain, like get it back to 150 gold, maybe buff the starting health with like 2000, then that's gonna be in a good place. Because right now it's just a bit too easy to take. If two people can take it down that fast. See Attraction right here, probably did like perhaps like get me into that Attraction here. Probably only had the Shift the Shield and Ninja Tap Eye, so we just did that so insanely fast regardless, with the Fafnir Coerce as well. So I should probably have backed here, so I could have gotten through the portal. I decided not to though, because I know all the neutral farms coming up. You see both mid caps coming up. I wonder if we're gonna... Yeah, we're actually gonna go ahead and get this right here. That's pretty good. I'm just gonna go ahead finally use the hammer for that. They're gonna get the other mid camp, which is kinda shitty. We should have full control of all the neutral. We get a timer on the mid camp now because you can hear the solo order wall there. Just gonna use the coerce again. I think what I'm looking for right here is the back time where I get soft 2 and where I get a sentry ward. So I'm probably just looking for the last 30 Gs right there because it's gonna cost me 1520 Gs. But I'm should just jump out now. Look for a back. I'm gonna back. Now this is one of the better back spots because you don't really wanna back on what's it called, on a ward. It's always gonna be a bad thing. So as I said, I'm gonna get the soft 2, the ward. I'm not gonna get magical aura since EmilZy Demian I think will be doing a lot more damage than Yaman and Raffer. Also there's all the objectives in the game besides the fire giants, which are all physical damage. Wait, is FG's magical damage? I think it should be. Can't remember. I slapped out the other day. Embarrassing, can't remember. Anyway, they're gonna go ahead, grab that red buff. I see a ward right here, so I'm gonna ping out team that know. Alright, Twig, you have a ward there, so if you wanna gank this Jingwei, which you probably won't, because Jingwei is so safe, regardless, but they have a ward there. So right now what I'm gonna look for is I'm gonna look for getting soft, I'm gonna look to get my second relic, and honestly, we should just try and fight around this in Gold Fury. As you can see, everyone is kinda backing, we're getting our backs in, we're just making sure that we get a good position for this gold, and I think we're just gonna try and take it. They're just gonna ward this. so then we have full ward control around Gold Fury now, at least to the right. So I'm gonna go behind here and admit they don't even have a ward. So I force the Sol immunity, force the Ravana immunity, and this suddenly means that we have a small tab window right now where we can really start looking for poke. Just gonna jump out right there, I don't want to take free poke like that. So that's some of the abilities down, so we kinda gonna look for stun around the corner right here, just look to poke out anyone. Rafa sees me though, so it's kind of unfortunate, but we should really look to force this right here. You can see how we have a lot better auras as well, like Phoebes obviously being the better aura than Sovereignty. We could wait as well, kinda punish that, where we gonna get the second relic a lot before they will, and we're gonna get the Sovereignty before they will. I'm actually asking for this ward here, I remember, I'm like, hey, can I get the ward? So I'm so close to level 12 right now, I'm so close to soft. Looks like I wanna pull the gold through, just kinda faking it. You see how we're gonna go in right here, just bait out the Terra stuff. Sadly we don't get the ult right there on him, so I'm just gonna look for Ravana on mid right here. Missed the hammer though. Again, I'm not the missed hammer. Come on, EmilZy. So I'm just gonna defend mid, keep my distance, don't wanna get poked for free right here. You see how we're actually doing gold free right here? This is kind of insane. We're actually gonna go ahead and get away with this. So that should be at that Terra. I think I kill him with the Sunder right there. I'm gonna go on Ravana, missed out the stuns. I'm gonna ult right here. This is super unfortunate, because I thought like I was gonna ult on him. And now Fafnir happened. Probably like, boom, stun Jingwei. That's a dead Jingwei. Now like, go on Ravana, go on Ravana. That's a dead Ravana. Keep going, go Maniac. Kill him, get him. Sadly, Cyrus is slightly too tanky for the big dragon to kill. So we did get the gold free there, we got a 4 for free, so it's not the best engagement for us, but it's super good still, because we had the favorable trade. I got the gold free, so it's really good. So I'm just gonna do the mid camps here. I really wanna back, but I also wanna make sure that we get the new tree farm on the map. See how Maniac is stealing his speed on the other side of the map, just trying to piss that happening off a bit, I guess. So while I box down this mid camp right here, I'm just again going inside the mid camp, just to make sure. Actually, just like forgetting the farm over the wall, I think. I'm gonna get my full sovereignty, debating whether I want to go Spirit Robe or Shogun's Kusari. Probably just telling Maniac, alright Maniac, I'm gonna get Shogun's Kusari, I can get it super fast this game. So that's that. I get Shell for my single relic again, just a great relic overall. I think it just provides so much. So now our next objective is pretty much just to do this portal demon. We can do it without attraction, but preferably we do it with attraction. So we're probably gonna call attraction to push up one more wave, and we're gonna try and force something in the he is kind of a lot of our damage right now. He's just level, actually 0-1, but he's just level 16. He has so much damage right now with that build. So right here again, not too much happening, just kind of chilling around the portal demon, honestly. I think this is gonna be us looking for a pick like super hard up in the face, so I think it's really out of position right here. So we're actually gonna go on and miss the Nash ult, which is super unfortunate. Falls out the Terror. So now we're like, back out, and Maniac's is going super hype. So I'm just gonna disarm the Jing right there, just making sure she can't really go. Double disarm. Missed the Thunder though, which is like super bad. This is just done though, because we wanna force the Jingwei ult. So I'm gonna ult on myself here. I'm just gonna go on the Ravana. Make sure I do kill adapting right there. Just getting best out of a bad situation really. And then I'm like, I think we can probably fight this, guys. But I just want to peel for the Nox right here. See how I'm completely ignoring where directions going on. Force out the Jingwei beats. And right here I'm gonna stun Jing again. I think I did need a bit more help there. 1 or 2 attraction basic attacks and he would have been dead. Instead we're gonna go ahead and get the Paul Demon again. It was a 2 for 1. We missed the Nasha ult. That's like the best case fight for us right there. Just zone out right here. Make sure Sol can't get in there. We get it and just jump out. Play safe. There's no way they can get anything off this at all. Get my bag in here. Can I one shot by the Kusari? It's like 1650, right? Yes, I'm gonna sell my gonna go ahead and sell my what's it called, Loner Smash, just to make sure I get enough gold to get a Century Waterfall. So we're gonna try and invade this speed buff, just super up in Adapting's face, get his immunity. Jingwei comes, he's like, should we invade this? We probably should, but Attraction's on the other side of the map. That's kinda rough. I think the call right here is just to burst the buff, kinda. Gonna go ahead and see the speed as well. But this is pretty risky what we do here, because Attraction's on the other side of the map, as we said. Like, we just kinda wanna make them stay here without engaging too hard. No, just make sure everyone is safe right here. My main goal. I don't want anyone to get towards left. You can see how he's smacking that tower over there. Mid tower is gonna probably fall down here as well. I reckon Twig is just gonna man tank that. Never mind. I'm just gonna man tank that. So Jing back right there. We got 2 tier 1s just for having a lot of pressure right there. That's just super good for us. Not a lot they can do about it, NRG, sadly. Next objective is gonna be the Gold Fury. Just gonna get her back in before gold. You see how all the buffs up. We wanna get all the buffs and then go for Gold Fury. Now I'm gonna start my Spirit Rope here. Just great item, CCR, cooldown reduction, kinda all you need. They're gonna try and get a pick right here on the right hand side of the map. I'm just gonna rotate in and say like, what up, I'm a Fafnir, you can't kill me even if you have like 10 upgraded Thunders. It does not matter. They actually upgrade their Thunders a lot early. Wow, didn't realize that they have 2 upgraded Thunders even on Terra. We just have a full Phoebes aura right now on the Terra, which is super rough for them to play around, kinda. So that right there is gonna be the Xenos just kinda one-shotting. Holy shit, he did that in like 5 seconds. One-shotting the Gold Fury, and I think at this point the Trax is like, you can probably do fire, guys. He does it so insanely fast, and we're gonna rotate him over here as well towards FG. I think we just wanna force down stuff. a bit scared of the Jingwei split push, but it's not really gonna happen though, so it's super good for us. So we're just gonna again, same scenario as against Yannick's, kinda just pushing down the mid tier 2. We just wanna poke the tower. Like, we know we have a bad advantage here. Maniac's like, okay guys, you guys can calm down, I'm gonna get a tower over here, just kinda chill, you guys can have a good time, you're all good, you're safe, nothing is really gonna happen here that's gonna be too bad, so we're just kinda chilling. I'm just kinda keeping an eye on anyone, just kinda jump out, stay safe. They really looked for a pick on me right there, so I see all of them rotating in. I'm still pretty scared because I just see it on the ward now, but I'm gonna go and try and sandwich them right here. Again, just make sure everyone is safe. Gonna go for the Raven here. Raven is super far out of position, so he's just gonna go ahead and blow his beats and actually ult out as well. Maniac's gonna go super ham, and I'm gonna ult it right here. Just make sure I duke some abilities, then go back here, go on the Osiris, miss the stun on him, create the root there, then go on the Sol, get her beats as well. It's kind of the surprise effect with Fafnir, how you can get 3 beats. So this is super rough because we all get hit by the Sol too. But we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the boss right now. There's some chase potential. I want to get out of the dragon as soon as I can right here. You don't really want to stay too much in the dragon form. We'd rather just chill. So we're just gonna back out right here. Nothing really to gain. There's a fight right here. Kinda worried. So Sol's gonna get ulted. I'm just gonna zone the Raven out here, making sure he can't help. Actually gonna go on Raven here as well. But they're calling for back or help in the back line. But they managed to get the kill. Like, should we do portal? Nah, just play it safe. Gonna go ahead and back. Probably finish my spirit orb right here. Sold my watcher's gift for it. Yes, I'm super big right now. 5 full items. I'm a fed Fafnir. I'm having a good time right now. We're just gonna look to start up the portal. You can see Maniac soloing it right now. So let's get some water around that stuff. Just gonna get the portal. Just zoning Osiris, making sure he can't really go in there. And at this point, I honestly think we can just go ahead and just straight up do the actual FG. There's not a lot they can do. We have a 12k lead. We have a full Deathbringer on our attraction. See how insanely fast we do this. I'm gonna look for Yaman here. Knowing his immunity is down, I'm just gonna go super ham for him. I think I'm gonna miss this stun. That's really bad by me. Pause the Cyrus ult, he actually decides to ult in place. I'm just gonna sunder him. Just kinda slap everyone, make sure you guys are not going here. So we're just gonna go ahead and take advantage here. They're gonna split push, go for the mid tier 2 tower. So Bellona is gonna go ahead and back out here, and then Maniac on Nox is gonna go inside Maniac. And, we get the Phoenix meanwhile. Just the pressure right there from being 2v3. Cern again doesn't take damage. We're gonna backdoor the tower. They can't really contest us. I know they back, but we can surely get ahead and get this before they can be back anytime soon. So we're just gonna chill now, do our buffs, having a good time here. La 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 la. Gonna go ahead and actually I'm gonna go for the Jade Emperor's helmet, I think it's called, the one that reduces physical damage. I know like the only way we really die is we get super physical damage, so we're just gonna get the gold through. Now here, this is where they actually almost make a comeback energy. We do have the wards right here. I do see that they're like, oh shit guys, they're like 5 there, they're probably looking for a pick. We're gonna go ahead and decide to push the tower anyway, pop the ward, like plong, spammed by the ward ping. So we get super flanked right here. They're gonna go super ham for Resurrection right there, just invest everything into him kinda. I'm just really having a rough time coming back to him. He does get his rolled off, which is super important. And then Maniac comes ulting over. So right here I'm just gonna peel again for Prime. Now this is kind of insane what happens here. This is gonna be a dead Jingwei in a second here. Again, just constantly getting in front of Prime. Boom. Knocks damage. He's dead. Surrender mode has started. It's gonna be the game. But again, you just want to see how I tried to peel for Resurrection. Couldn't really do it. The way I tried to peel for Resurrection was just by making sure that they could not get any more to him than the Osiris and the Raven. But yeah, they did end up killing him after investing a lot of Sunders. So that's kind of sad. Invested 300 into him, a lot of votes. But then again, in Prime, I just bodybuilding the Jingwei basic characters. Just make sure she can't do too much. That's pretty good. To get the victory, yay! Haha. Not a lot to say. I think it's just kind of a snowball game. Again, we had the most votes. That's why we won this game. So that's definitely good. But yeah. Just a snowball, a regular snowball. So thank you so much for watching this third episode of In Hindsight Summer Edition Game 1 against NRG. Leave a like, leave a subscription please, and also yeah, you should press that bell. I still really don't know what it does, but press it. And then leave a comment as well. That makes me happy. Thank you so much for watching. Also next time, peace out.